Anyways, today is the third. Nope, today won't be the third episode because today don't mean I'm gonna edit this today. Whenever I post this, it's gonna be the third episode of my podcast. I posted a poll on my Instagram. You people don't know probably on my Instagram, but it's the third episode, and I posted a poll on my Instagram asking about what you guys want to see, and I got a lot of answers. A lot. And that was really good because now I know what I'm going to do for my next 5 billion episodes. But basically, I think I'm gonna do a lot of shorts this time because I realized that just because I have YouTube doesn't mean I can't just post little videos. I think I like the little videos because I watch a couple of the YouTubers, and sometimes it's nice if you have like a 20-minute video in the background, but other times you just want to watch a 5, 9, 10-minute video. So I'm gonna start with those instead. But I know that I want to do but today the one I chose is childhood memories. I think childhood memories is a really good topic to start with because I realized that you guys don't know a lot about me. Like, I want to be true to myself. I want to be real. I'm just going to tell you what happened to me that shaped me as a person I am today. So basically, if you can tell, this is being filmed on my phone, like that. I don't know. But basically, if you can't tell, I'm black. But I'm not black, I'm African American, because there's a difference. And there's the difference between black people and Caribbean people, but people don't know that. They just call them all black. But I am African American, and I have a lot of what I do. A lot of my experiences growing up kind of shaped me into who I am as a person because my mom was pretty strict on me in my having good grades, and I mean strict. And I guess she would just wanted me to prosper and stuff because, moving to America, there's a lot of more opportunities to come from. There's a lot of opportunities to come from, and you always want to know what's best for your child. But for me, she was a little bit too strict, a little bit too, oh my, a little bit too, oh my, a little bit too overbearing. And it's not great, especially growing up. But fun fact about my childhood, my first language is actually French. But I'm in preschool. I had one bad experience. This is what from my mom told me. Like, I was asking for water, but I said l'eau or de l'eau because that's what water means in French. And then because no one understood me, I kind of just sat in the corner, and the teacher had to call my mom to ask her what is she saying, because French was my first language. And then I cried, and they said, don't want to learn French again. And then I just only spoke English. But my parents still speak French to me, because, my mom speaks a lot of English, but that's because, she has to speak a lot of English, because she goes out, runs errands, she's a nurse, and she talks to a lot of patients, but she's also very fluent in French, and her African dialect. My dad speaks French, and he lived in Germany for almost 20 years, so he speaks a lot of that, but he mostly just speaks French to me. So it helps me retain a lot of my French knowledge, and I took French. I couldn't take French in middle school because they had it as an option on the school form, but they didn't have it as a class. But I took French in high school, and I got 100 or an 89 each time because what am I gonna do? And so I'm doing it. But growing up with that language and having your parents is the only thing you ever know, because again, I didn't know English that well, so I couldn't really talk to my classmates or stuff, or share stuff about our childhood and stuff like that. But so my mom, strict parenting was all I knew. She was like, if you get a B, I'm gonna spank you. And I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. But, and it sounds really harsh, but it turned me into the person I was. Because one, now I can get A's. I'm not gonna credit her for that because it's all me. But I get A's like really easily, or if I really don't try, like if I really just don't put in effort, like the smallest I get is a B. But if I really whoa, what am I saying? Her parenting was shaped me into a person because I'm really talkative. I don't know if you can tell, but when I was first growing up and learning more English and being getting introduced to new people, I was really shy. I wouldn't talk to one single person but my mom, like in church. When we went to church, I just be like hiding behind my mom. I wouldn't talk to anyone. I just call her in the background quietly. And that was pretty much me. But when I started learning English and learning more about who I am, my personality, it helped me branch out into like who I want to be. And now I'm really friendly, like a little bit too friendly. Not with men, scared of those. But now I talk more. I'm more outgoing. I talk with a lot more people, and like I have a lot of friends. You wouldn't think that about me, but I do. And I definitely wouldn't have the confidence to post on YouTube if I wasn't as talkative as I am now. Because sometimes, like the first week I posted, very first episode, I was like, I should start a podcast. And then I was like, spur of the moment, let's just do it. And then like I told three of my friends, and they subscribed. But then like after a day, 4 people subscribed, and these are 4 random people. I don't know you guys, but you thought I was that influential that you wanted to subscribe. I think that's really nice. And now I have 10 subscribers, which I'm okay. I like staying niche, but you know. Now it's time on to the good childhood memories. I remember I went, you know that trend where it's like going to aesthetic places for your aesthetic? That was me. I went to France, the Eiffel Tower in Paris. I went to Germany, the beautiful countryside, on a freaking train. I went to, and I even went on a ferry in Paris at night where the Eiffel Tower was sparkling. And I went to Cameroon. I went on a gorgeous safari. I went on all these beautiful places. And I'm in the pictures in the worst outfit I ever imagined. I can't even post them because I either look ashy, or my outfit's not right, or my hair is not right. But you know, it's also a mindset, because it's like, isn't it pretty freaking awesome that I went to those places before I even knew that it was cool to go to those places? I was just like, and then also in first grade, I really like telling this story, but in first grade, I took off an entire month of school to go to Cameroon because that's where my family is originally from, and I just went a whole month off. I still did my schoolwork though, because my mom would beat me if I didn't, but I still did my schoolwork. I took a month off. Then I came back. People were asking me, thinking I'm cool. I brought back souvenirs because my mom made me do it, like show and tell. But I think that's really cool. And I feel like I was a really cool person before I realized I was a cool person. Do you know what I mean? Like growing into the person who you think you are, and you don't see yourself having a lot of self-worth, or you don't see yourself amounting to much. Then when you look at all your achievements, you realize you're a pretty cool person. In elementary school, I had a honor roll all through kindergarten through 5th grade. And I got a principal's award when I went to middle school. I haven't gotten anything in high school, mostly because all the people there are really smart. They're like my level of smart, but when I say I'm my level of smart, I'm just this level of smart. Not to flaunt on you, but I'm this level of smart naturally. These other people, they work for it. They work, they study for hours, and I'm just like, bro, I can't. I'm friends with some people who are my level of smart, and I'm friends with some people who are that other level of smart, but I'm just like, girl, and I'm not gonna be valedictorian, and I'm okay with that. It's not like I'm on the edge of my seat wanting to get up and stand for awards. I used to do that in elementary school, but I think it kind of humbled me, not getting first place, not getting things for speech and debate. I'm in speech and debate because I want to be a lawyer, but that's later. We're gonna talk about that later. But I got a award for 4th this year, and it's the only award I've gotten, and I've done it for 3 years now. And I think that's a really good thing because it shows my process. Like speech and debate, I thought I was gonna get awards like boom because I've always been that way, but I don't have to be. And I really think it's my childhood that shaped me like that. Like I thought just because I got A honor roll, I had really smart grades, that meant that I was going to be good at everything else. But it's not. Because even if you have to try new things, and I think I'm trying boxing. Does anyone box? Please let me know. I don't want to look dumb when I go up there. But I need to be okay with looking dumb. And I need to be more okay with failure. And I'm not okay with that. I hate when I fail. But that's also a part of life, Life is learning to fail over and over again. And just learning to fail how more gracefully, It's not like, oh, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that. The other childhood memories. I was a bad child in elementary school. But I mean, like, I thought that because I was smart, I wouldn't get in trouble with the teachers, and that's what happened. So I would be bad. I'd hit my friends or something when I'd be laughing. Because you know how people hit their friends when they're laughing? I did that, but I didn't actually have that. I just hit them. And whenever they'd be yelling or something, the teacher would just tell them to stop being loud. I was really just. But I have fallen asleep multiple times. It was like during chapel, because I went to like a Christian school. Not during chapel, but during something else, during after school, I literally fell asleep. And then people had to wake me up because I was snoring. It was bad. It was bad. But that sleep was good. I remember I was refreshed that whole rest of the day. I was feeling fine. But, I think that, also, by the way, guys, these glasses are fake. I actually don't need glasses. These are just blue light glasses. Do you want to see? Yeah, these are fake. I'm gonna be real with that. But also, another childhood memory, besides the trips to Paris and France, where I looked horrendous, every other picture of me, I always had an outfit on. I always had one on. I had a scarf. I had boots to accessorize. I had a hat. Didn't matter. I'm gonna put childhood pictures of me right here and right here. Yeah, you see that diva? That diva. I don't know why I'm not talking loud, because there's no one out here, but I'm afraid of someone in my house being like, why is someone talking outside? But childhood is really nice. It shapes you who you want to be. So when I got all close up to the camera like that. But childhood isn't all what you have to be. It doesn't have to be sunshiny and happy all the time. That's why you fall on your tricycle. That's why you cry. That's why you have tantrums. It's not all happy, and that's okay, because it's supposed to shape you into who you are. I really hope that I'm a good person because of what my childhood has shaped me to be. But I also keep learning, because childhood isn't just the one stage you have in life. It's adulthood, it's your 20s, your 30s, your teens. Also, taxes scare me. Anyways, but I think childhood memories, I could I could go on, but I have to write some of my childhood memories down and continue this later. But I really liked thinking about how childhood, like, I see a lot of shows reference that, do you think what you know in your childhood, like, affects you in real life? Yeah. And I think because I didn't have such a sunshiny, all perfect childhood that I am the sunshiny, happy person I am, because I realized that in a lot of moments that it's not always what you have, and it taught me to appreciate it more. So yeah, I also have a mic now. This is wildly unrelated. I have a mic now, but it only hooks up to my computer unless I get an adapter for my phone, or I get a fancy camera for my vlog specifically. But I don't see myself doing that in the future. But I can do, I'll do it to the Oh, I haven't told you guys. This is my hair natural. Or this is how I wear it natural. I do a little braiding curl. But that can be another episode if you guys want to see me style my hair. And this is hair wax. I didn't actually dye my hair this color. And my mother hates it. But I did it without her permission, so she just has to kind of live with it. And I don't think she knows that it's I told her it's temporary, but she doesn't comprehend the fact that it's hair wax and that you just wash it out with water, then it goes away, and you still have your natural. I don't think she comprehends that, but it's okay because it's gonna be this color until I finish the bottle. So, okay, guys, love ya.